put him down, made him bend the knee. So Billam-Smith didn't have to take this fight. He could have, waited around and got the winner or the loser of Eubank Benn. That's coming up a couple of fights later on, and fight like a stay busy fight against like a relative unknown or a journeyman, because he could have said, well, I'm coming off a loss and an injury, because he's supposed to fight in December. On what was that? Better Be Ever, was that Fury Usyk? Anyway, the point is, he just got outclassed. The age, showed him. When you're going against a young, hungry lion like Aaron McKenna, who's undefeated, it's like, wait a minute now, but you don't see fighters normally do this. So shout out to Liam for giving him the chance, because he didn't have to do this. And, big balls on him to go in there and roll the dice against an undefeated fighter. So let's listen to the cards, because it should be a clean, clear shutout. 118, one type 10. 110. Don't be surprised if we see a 120. No bullshit. With that being said, now let's go look at the rankings, see where Aaron McKenna's at. We're waiting for them to read the cards. But yeah, it's a damn shame it's over for Billam-Smith at top level. Let's listen to what they have to say.
This dream. He's going to get the WBA international title, but it's about the performance. Let's get it official. Mick Hennessy is cheering from the front rows as well. Brilliant.
By the way, so far I would rate this event. This was the most entertaining, I guess, the spectacle of seeing Aaron McKenna outclass Smith is the best fight of the card so far, to me.
To the judges' scorecards, Judge Steve Gray scores it 119 to 108. Judge Giuseppe Portarone scores it 117 to 109. And Judge Leszek Jankowiak scores it 118 to 108. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And now the WBA International Middleweight Champion, known as the Silencer, Aaron McKenna.
So it's going to be interesting to see where he goes from here. Whose fighter is McKenna? Is he why Frank Warren's there? I guess we're not going to get an interview. We haven't had a post-fight interview so far. I hope it's not Coppinger. McKenna is a Shalom fighter. Okay. So anyway, we're not getting, by the way, the arena's filling out. And also Chris Eubank with his father showed up. We didn't see that coming. So let me mute this and my bad, I was discombobulated. So who do we want to see him fight? Now he's got the international WBA, so that gives him a ranking by the WBA. So as you can see, he's already ranked by the IBF. He is not ranked by the WBC or the WBO, but who knows, he may be by the next time he fights. But yes, currently right now, just the IBF and the WBA. So, of course I can say, he can fight, Shane Mosley or, Austin Emma Williams, Mick Zarafa. But really, he's so low on the totem pole, there's no disrespect. He can pretty much go anywhere, and he's 25 years old, so that's still relatively young. So he can take his time a little bit and start working his way up to a title shot by the end of next year, for real. By the way, this is coming up next. So not really too much to say about this fight. I wish we would have got a post-fight interview. Let me see if Sky Sports have been doing them. Because my DAZN broadcast, we haven't got one post-fight interview for the first, second, or third. So, by the way, card opened up with Chris Billam-Smith defeating Brandon Glanton. Second fight was Viddal Riley outclassing Chev Clarke. And the third fight was Billam-Smith losing to Aaron McKenna. So, let's see here. Are we going to get any type of post-fight interviews? Nowhere. Billam-Smith. So these are highlights. They're not available. I could just log in from the UK, but then my DAZN broadcast is going to be fucked up. So yeah, no post-fight interviews. I mean, damn. You know, could this be the man's last fight? Let me see if anything is. I'm pretty sure fans are probably calling for him to retire. You know how fans can get. Let me see here. So yeah, next up is Anthony Yarde and Lyndon Arthur. Are they calling for him to retire? Billam-Smith is washed. Yeah, they're doing it already. Smith is at the tail end of his career and can go out with his head held high. Damn, they dug the dirt already and threw him in. Lions don't die of old age. They get eaten by younger lions. God damn. Damn. All right. Well, listen. I mean, you know, let me know what you think, because to me, when you lose like that, you pretty much done. And you know, and especially at his age, you know, 36 years old. I mean, he could try to, you know, rebuild again, you know, but does he have it? You know, I mean, we do know that, you know, the younger guys he can't really deal with. And maybe, you know, he didn't take, I'm not making any excuses for him, but who knows? We just don't know. Either way, he lost, and he lost in a shutout. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. The links to my social media are right down below in the description box. Here is my Twitter. There is once again a 200-pound Billy Joe Saunders with Gareth Davies. That guy was rude. I was at an event with him, and he just was like walking all over. It was rude, just rude.